I really want to put out a petition to say that kids who are under 25, if you get in trouble, the parents should go to jail.
Under 25?
Under 25.
Talk and
Parents in the right. I really want to put out a petition to say that kids who are under 25, if you get in trouble, the parents should go to jail.
Under 25?
Under 25.
I mean, 21. I mean, you're a grown-ass man at 21, right?
No, kids are not grown till you're really about 30 years old.
That's some slow growth.
Yeah, I'm talking about completely understand life is about 30 and on. You don't know life at 18. You don't know life is the way you should do it by 30 years old. 30 years old, you should have money. 30 years old, you should have maturity. You got a lot of things together at that age.
Before 25, if they fuck up, parents go to jail.
They go to jail.
Okay, so there's a lot to unpack with that. First, I want to start with the idea that if you are under 25, your parents should go to jail. Now, we all understand the research that says your brain is not fully developed until 25 years old with the prefrontal cortex and all that good stuff. But here's the issue. That may sound good in theory, but how would you enforce it? How would you enforce that? So if you say everyone 18 to 29, we know you've been adults to this point, and we know that you've been enjoying your life and enjoying your freedom, but now we're going to rein that in. See, it sounds good in theory, but in practice, not so much. Also, I have a son myself. I have a son who's 20 years old, so this applies to me. I can speak from experience. I've raised my son to be responsible for his actions. That's what we've been working towards. Does he fully understand life? No. But then again, which one of us fully understands life? Are we at varying levels of maturity? Yes. But how long is adolescence supposed to last? There's already an issue with young adults who are staying at home longer and longer due to different economic conditions or what have you. But all that's doing is delaying the inevitable. At some point, we all have to sink or swim. And also, there's mechanisms in place already to support young adults. So I could say that we could be better mentors. We should definitely not just immediately withdraw our support from young adults as soon as they turn 18. However, we have college, we have the military, those sorts of things that serve as a bridge from adolescence into young adulthood. And I can say myself as an educator, I focus heavily on preparing the high school students I work with for young adulthood. Do I think that they know everything? Of course not. However, they are going to have to go out there at some point. So this idea that your parents should be held responsible for your actions as a young adult, I mean, think about this. Seriously think about this. And I believe that this gentleman is not fully considering and comprehending everything that he's saying, because I'm sure at some point he was 25. He wouldn't have been trying to hear his parents looking to restrain him. So do I think that you're fully grown at 18? No, not necessarily. However, this is the life that we're in. This is the world that we're in. This is the system that we're in. You can sign up to join the military. So my question is this, though, honestly. Would we then say that parents, or as parents, that we can claim these 29-year-olds as dependents? Because, see, there's a whole lot of different unintended consequences. You see what I'm saying? So ultimately, we are wired the way we're wired. Adolescence is supposed to last from, say, 13 to 18 for a reason. We have stages of life for a reason. So I don't believe that delaying that progression or delaying leaving the nest, I don't believe that that will help. Do I believe that we need more supports? Definitely. Do young adults need mentors? Most certainly. Do I believe that my son, who is 20 years old, knows everything? Of course not. That's why it's important to foster those relationships so that when young adults go out into the world, they'll still know to seek counsel. In other words, to know what we don't know. And that goes on through life, not just as a young adult. But anyway, this has been another episode of Talk and Scroll. Y'all take it easy.